Good evening. I am Chase Turner, and you are listening to the Party Chat. With me, as usual, for the last 3 weeks, I have Caden Parker.
That's me. Yes, sir. How are you?
Okay, Caden, how have you
Yeah.
been? How have you been? How's the week going?
Well, it's been all right. It was a pretty decent week. It wasn't bad.
What
Good
happened?
weather over here.
Good
Oh,
weather?
good weather over here. Yeah, it's so hot outside right now.
I really feel like we're getting old when we start a podcast to post on the internet, and the first thing we talk about is the weather.
Well, we should start over.
You want to start over?
I want to start over.
Okay. Well, I can cut this minute. It's not that hard. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Yeah.
You ready? Good.
All right. A minute.
Good evening. Oh, my voice cracked. Start over again. Good evening. Good evening. I am Chase Turner, and you are listening to the Party Chat. With me, as usual, is the one, the only short king this side of the Mississippi,
Woo
Caden
woo.
Parker.
That's me. Yes, sir.
You
How
always
y'all
do.
doing?
You always do that. Well, they can't answer you.
What is it?
They can't answer you. You ask how they are.
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
How are you?
I'm so glad you asked.
Oh God,
I'm all right.
you're just all right.
I'm all right.
You need to talk about some stuff. Get it off your chest.
I do need to talk about something.
What do you need to talk about?
I got some serious stuff. All right.
Okay, I'm ready
We're
for it.
gonna jump right into it.
I'm ready for it.
I got some serious problems with the season 4 of the boys.
You got some serious issues with it?
I got some serious issues.
So do I. There's not enough man penis in it.
I tell you, that's it. That is it. We need more. We need more train sauna scenes. I mean, only one. I mean, seriously, dude. So the shit that I've seen in the 3 episodes is crazy. It's
What
taking me for a trip.
what would you do if you had that guy's superpowers? If for the people that's never seen The Boys, his name is what was it like Splinter? Splitter. His name was
I don't
Splitter.
remember.
He could duplicate himself. So what would you do if you
Okay,
had
all
that?
right. I'm not saying we blame him. Okay, I'm not
No,
going to say I wouldn't do that if I was him. I'm just
that is
saying I
my
didn't need
first
to
goal.
see it.
That's the first thing I'm doing.
Okay, well, I don't know if I'm going to make my duplicates eat my own ass, but I mean, obviously, I'm going to experiment a little bit. Obviously,
I
we're
feel
not
like
discrediting them there.
I feel like you get away with a lot of heinous crimes having that ability. Because just think, like, oh, we caught you on CCTV robbing an orphanage. It's like, how could I? I was at work. And here's my witnesses. I've been at work the whole time.
If you wanted to use it that way, that would be an excellent way.
How could I have been on Epstein's Island if I was here the entire time?
Exactly.
So you didn't like the boys.
Well, I tell you what, I think that there wasn't enough Frenchie being gay. I think that I loved it, and we need more of it.
I I feel like
We're
we
progressive, Chase. We
we
love it.
are. You're right. You're right. Put a
We
pin
love
in
it.
that. I feel like we really need more mute people because that's the show. That's the whole basis. There's a whole story arc of someone that doesn't talk.
Hmm?
Kamiko doesn't speak.
Oh, I wish you would fucking talk.
Imagine getting paid probably. I say probably make like 250 thou wow an episode, and she doesn't even talk.
You imagine that. You don't even. This is the easiest acting job in the world.
And before we get into blaming it, we can't be like, oh, hating on Kamiko, because guess what we're doing?
Hating on Kamiko.
We're stopping Asian hate.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
And you almost fell for it.
I almost did. I,
You
I was
almost.
I was almost going to say even without her talking, she still was kind of a bad actor. I was almost going to say that, but I just didn't.
And then guess what? I may not have a Twitter account, but I would go and I'd make one just to cancel you and I'd find a new co-host.
Yes, but we didn't. So good thing we didn't.
If you
Good
had to
thing we didn't go
replace
there.
if you had to replace me with any co-host, who do you think it would be? You had to replace me. Any
Uh,
any co-host.
any?
Yeah, anybody in the world.
Um, well, gosh, I mean, I'm thinking Hunter Biden.
Well, you see, we'd have to go for Hunter because I don't know if his dad could sit here and talk consecutively for 40 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think he would have it. I mean, he would probably be on the average of the 3 episodes, not making it to 3 episodes. But I tell you what, I bet we could have some good conversations with Hunter. I bet you he knows how to get down.
Hunter Biden making the White House a little whiter.
I love it.
I feel like I
I don't
probably.
love it.
I love it.
But I don't love it. Progressive. Progressive.
You're right.
But not the insurance.
I'm going Geico.
I think that should be our slogan. Progressive,
Progressive.
but not the insurance.
If I could replace you with any co-host, honestly, I'd hate to say it. I'm replacing you with Andrew Santino. Someone clip that, send it to Andy. I'm
That's
just
I think you just have something for gingers, dog.
well, if I can't get Andrew Santino, I'm definitely replacing you with Chase Circle. Shout out Chase Circle.
Shut up.
Or, I really want to replace you with Stephen Hawking. I feel like the tech upgrades, we wouldn't be using our iPhones for
Mm,
this. We could replace the
mm.
$40,000 setup Mr. Beast bought us if we just had Stephen Hawking do it.
Now listen, in all seriousness here, like from the Avengers, right? Like in the Captain America one, where they took that dude's brain, that really smart dude from the first Captain America movie, and they
Yeah,
took his brain and turned it into a computer.
yeah,
I feel like if
Baron
they did
no.
that with anybody, it would be Stephen Hawking. I bet you that dude's brain is in a computer somewhere.
You know, I feel like being a scientist like Stephen Hawking wouldn't be that hard.
I mean, nah, I don't think it'd be that hard to be Stephen
Honestly,
Hawking.
I don't
I bet
either.
he
I
lives a
wouldn't
pretty easy life.
I wouldn't have to keep track of my steps or my calories anymore.
You clearly don't eating 4,000 calories a day.
I I'm trying to get swole. I'm a
You,
swole
you,
little boy.
you may be
My,
keeping track, but you're not necessarily watching them.
no, no. I'm watching them enter my huge, enormous gullet that I have. Wait till you see me next. I'm
Oh
such a
yeah,
big little boy. I'm growing
you,
huge. I eat my Wheaties. I'm
you getting in
feeling
the
good.
gym? You hitting the weights, son?
No, but I've moved my fingers around vigorously. That 3 hours mean you just sat down and played Apex Legends.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was a good workout there. I sweat pretty good.
Do you? Okay, so we were talking about this earlier. We were thinking about guests. I just want to go ahead and just talk about this. There's a couple things I wanted to bring up that we were talking about on the game, and we were talking about bringing up guests. We're also talking about how you don't like Pringles.
I mean, when it comes down to chips, it's just like in the bottom lower tier of chips.
What's top tier chips?
Obviously Doritos. I mean, if I'm looking for some chips, right? I'm not gonna go get this fucking can that I'm gonna have to reach my whole arm down to get a freaking chip out of. Now I'm gonna get this nice wide bag of delicious nacho cheese Doritos.
I bet you like. I let you love nice wide bags. Name of your sex tape. Oh, throwing a little
I,
shade. Throwing a little shade at you right there. Are you just gonna take it, or are we gonna have an on-air
you
argument?
you are clearly defensive over your Pringles,
I
and
am.
that's that's idiotic
What other chip?
if you ask
Look,
my opinion.
they're stackable, right? You can make new flavors. I have pizza Pringles and I have barbecue Pringles. Guess what I'm making? I'm making a barbecue pizza.
I bet
What
it's
other?
not even good. I bet that's
uh,
awful.
Why? Why would it be awful? They're potato chips and they're flavored.
You know, I
I
don't even
just
like barbecue chips. Well, actually, I like the barbecue Lays or the barbecue Pringles, but not the other barbecue
so
chips.
okay. So
So I'm
you're
kind
at a
of on
cookout.
your point there.
You're at a cookout. What are you
Doritos.
grabbing? You're grabbing Doritos. Well, there's no Doritos. Second chip. What are you grabbing? No Doritos because who wants their mouth absolutely demolished with little cut triangles? Triangles the worst shape for a potato chip.
Well, I mean, if it's a cookout, there's probably going to be really shitty options for chips, first of all. So I'm probably going to have to settle on some freaking awful Lay's potato chips or something.
You know what? That should be. This is a public service announcement. If you're throwing a cookout, we need more. You think we want Family Dollar rippled chips? No. I mean, we're talking. I need Lay's. I need Wagyu
I
burgers.
want, I want some freaking Cheddar Harvest Sun chips. That's what I
That's
want.
that's what he wants.
That's
And
what
me
I want.
personally, I next time I go to cookout, there better be. copious amounts of cocaine, Hunter Biden, and hookers.
And I want oven baked Lay's potato chips as well.
What's your ideal party? Because we were talking about having a watch party for House of Dragon. Ideal party, where are you going? Who's hosting it? What is the one thing someone can say, and you'll automatically be there? We have this at the party, and you're showing up.
Well, obviously, I can't say children.
I mean, you can say it. Will this be the end of
Can't
our
say that on
podcast?
air. Good,
Will this be the end of our podcast? Yes.
good thing we're not going there again. So
Well, I was gonna say P. Diddy.
yeah, good thing we're not going to his party. We're not bringing that up on this.
Oh, we're not
We're
going?
not going
Because
there.
we were invited.
Yeah, we didn't go. We didn't go.
Well,
Nah,
we didn't go. It was all over your Snapchat story.
I don't even have Snapchat, dog.
You have
I
Snapchat.
don't. I don't
I
even
will
have
drop your
Snapchat.
username right now on air to the Canadian people that listen. Shout out Canada, by the way. You got a problem with Canadian gooses, you got a problem with me.
And I stand by that.
You know what?
Okay,
We
keep them on our golf courses. Shout out Letterkenny.
Do you think you get canceled for telling a Canadian goose to go back to its country?
I mean, who's gonna be mad? Canadians?
Canadians. But
The
if Canadian
Canadians?
geese are so good, then why wouldn't you want to keep them?
I don't think Canadians would be mad.
I don't
That
think
doesn't.
Canadians get mad.
I don't think they get mad. So then who's gonna be mad? I guess some other people maybe that you're getting mad at the Canadians,
Have you
and they're
noticed?
not getting mad.
I think some white people would probably be upset because white people are mad about everything.
Yeah, yeah. Probably. I know. Can't say that.
Say it.
I'm not saying that.
Say it.
I'm not saying that.
Fine. Be a coward.
I'm a
We told
coward.
them. We said last episode we're going unfiltered and we ain't cutting nothing. And you're not gonna say it.
It's a good thing we're not going there.
Oh yeah, we probably should elude ourselves from crazy topics. I seen Inside Out 2 yesterday.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was a banger. Um,
Was it a
I'm
banger?
I'm a Chris 20-year-old man, and I feel like if I want to go to one of the three drive-ins left in America, pay $7 and then pay 14 for a whole pizza that's still sitting in my fridge, then I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch Inside Out 2.
I
And
mean, how was it? Like the theater experience? Like I think I've gone to an outdoor theater once. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think it would be very good.
dude, drive-ins are sick. You go and you have your car, obviously.
You have your car. Yeah, it's a good
I mean,
start.
I mean, the people that don't have a car, what do you do? How do you get into a drive-in without a car?
I mean, I'm sure you could show up on a well, don't you need the radio?
No, no, there's little speakers on the side that you can put into your car or you can use the radio.
Well, hey, everybody just gets a pair of little speakers.
Yeah,
You got to give them back.
yeah. They're built into the thing. There's like a pole, and it's kind of like a
Oh, and you
landline.
gotta
Yeah, it's like a
you gotta
landline.
pull up to a pole.
Yeah, you can't just park
Oh, okay,
anywhere.
okay. Oh, that's lame.
That's
I want to park
lame.
wherever I want. Yeah, I like parking where I want. Is something wrong with that?
Well, I did see you parked outside of elementary school the other day.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. It
You
was
didn't.
you,
In
literally.
which state?
Well, there's only four that you're allowed near an elementary school in,
And I
so
wasn't even in that state that week. So
this is
how
why
could I have done
this is why you need the duplicate powers.
it? I don't. If I were to choose a power, it definitely wouldn't be that. Dude, that would look like it sucked. How we
It
had to actually
split.
physically make another person. That looked painful as fuck.
What superpower do you think would be really good but actually suck? Like, give me a superpower, and then I'm gonna give you some backlash to it.
Just name any superpower.
Yeah, any
Is that what you
superpower,
want?
and I'm gonna make it suck.
Okay. Um, super strength.
You can't control it. You go to give Desmond a real big hug, cut her in half. You pop her in half. Imagine masturbating with that.
Ooh,
Shoot right
mm,
off.
I
You're
don't want to.
done. You're donezo. Okay. Um,
Flying.
flying. You're
I
airsick.
could tell you something about flying.
Tell me
Pretty
something
good.
about flying.
You know how like you'd be on a roller coaster and you're going too fast and you just can't even see is like all the wind and stuff in your face. And plus you're like just flying by yourself, there'll be bugs and stuff out there. Could you imagine hitting a bug going that fast
Imagine
in the air?
anytime you fly, it starts to just downpour the rain.
Go above the rain.
You ever been in on a roller coaster while it was raining?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
It's it's sketchy.
I feel like that's what acupuncture would feel like.
I was on this roller coaster at Busch Gardens while it was raining. It was one of the ones where it hangs you over and it was raining and it was wet and it was scary.
Maybe we should avoid using the word hang.
Oh yeah, we shouldn't say that. Yeah, I heard Aaron Hernandez's wife's been ranting on the internet recently.
Really?
Yeah,
Who's
she
Aaron
did.
Hernandez?
You you don't know who Aaron Hernandez is?
No, is that the guy that's married to J-Lo?
No, he was. They talked about him a lot on the Tom Brady roast. Did you watch that?
I did not see it because I seen one thing and someone roasted him for absolutely just doing some first kiss prom night scenes with his son, and someone said it and he said don't say it again.
I don't think he said anything about that.
Um, but that's what I'd go to. Be like, yeah,
I know.
Tom Brady, you deflate balls, but you also make out with your son. Get bitches.
I know. That's what I'm pretty sure I saw people talking about why nobody went there because obviously you would go there, but nobody went there. Everybody was just talking about his divorce. He got
Um,
mad. I remember at the beginning, he said that to Jeff Ross when he said a joke about the Patriots owner getting a massage.
mm,
That's what he said. Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft. But anyway, Aaron Hernandez was a Patriots tight end for Tom Brady,
okay,
who there was a big thing. I don't remember what year it was, but he got arrested for murder,
let's
and
fact check
then
you.
and then he hung himself in jail.
Like,
And
like,
then and then Tony Hinchcliffe got up there and said, Kevin Hart, or he said Tom Brady's so scared of the Giants that's why Kevin Hart's been hosting tonight. Yeah, he's been using the stool that Aaron Hernandez kicked out from under himself.
oh, that's good
It
stuff.
was
I feel like we should have a roast. I feel like podcast gets a little bigger.
the roast of who?
We have a roast of
The,
me, the party chat roast.
just roast everybody?
No, we get roasted. Who's gonna roast us?
I, I don't know.
Definitely not Hunter Biden.
Mm-mm.
He's partying with us all night long,
Oh
baby.
yeah, he's a good friend of ours. I heard. Are we getting on him on here one of these weeks?
I figured he'd do it right after Bill Cosby.
Mm. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure he's going to jail. Isn't he going to jail?
That's what we should do. We should just instead of just pulling up random people, we should have people who are canceled that are trying to fight their way back. Just bring them on the podcast, let them defend themselves.
That is a great idea right there. I think we might have to get that one off air so
Put
people
it
don't get our ideas.
put it on the Patreon.
What was that one Family Guy episode? Who did they bring in? O.J. Simpson.
OJ passed
O.J.
away.
Oh
He's
yeah, he's
gone.
dead. He's
He's
dead.
dead. Well, it sucks because all the
Yeah.
people that could have some interesting stories to tell, they're dead. And you know whose fault that is?
Inflation.
Inflation. That's what exactly I was gonna say. I was actually gonna say, well, now I'm gonna get into another topic. Here's a topic I did want to tell you about. I think deer are plants from ISIS.
Say that again.
Deer are plants from ISIS. They're ISIS plants. They're terrorists.
All right, I'm sold. How is it?
Listen, I was driving to work the other day. I wasn't even driving. I was riding to work.
All right.
Good buddy of mine, and riding to work, and we see four deer trying to take out our our vehicular object car thingy, whatever you guys call it.
Your motor
And
vehicle.
yes, our
That
automobile.
that's the word.
And I was really thinking, man, deer will do anything to get hit by a car. How do we know that America's making a bunch of money from the automotive industry? ISIS is trying to bankrupt us. Deer keep destroying our cars.
And if I know anybody who takes one for the team, it's ISIS. So, Ali Akbar.
Can we say
and beer.
Allah Akbar?
We done said it twice.
Can we say it 3? I think 3 is the limit.
3 might be the limit. Let's keep it to 2.
We'll keep it
That's
to 2.
like a Disney movie. You only get so many F-bombs.
So there is a E. coli outbreak in Lake Anna, Virginia. Let's talk about that. How do you get E. coli?
Isn't that the drink from Fallout?
No, that is Nuka-Cola. No?
Ah,
Maybe. I don't know what it is. How do you get E. coli? Is that from meat?
I have no idea. I don't know what it is.
You've never had E. coli? You've had AIDS.
I don't think they're related.
You don't think so?
I
Hang
would
on.
guess not. I don't know what E. coli is, but I would guess it's not related to AIDS. If I was a betting man,
You were a
which I
betting man.
am, I have a problem.
Oh,
Crippling.
okay. So guess what? They are related. You can get E. coli from eating raw undercooked meat. That is tainted.
So how's that
Never
related
look.
to AIDS?
How do you get AIDS?
Ah, oh,
Ah,
that's
uh,
a knee slapper right there.
this has been the party chat. Oh God. So what is new with Cameron
Candles.
Hayward? Candles. You want to talk about candles?
Yeah, let's talk about candles.
Do you like candles? You a candle guy?
Nah, but Desmond does have this one thing. It's a wax melter,
Ooh,
and I tell you what, there's this one. It smells just like a fruity pebbles or like Fruit Loop type thing, and it's
dude,
so good.
I love candles. I don't think I've ever walked into a candle store fully clothed. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Man, something about is it the candles or the gilfs in there that get you going. Something about the gilfs in a candle store just get me routed up.
Speaking of that, what's the? I don't know if we already talked about this. What's the highest age that you would date? You being your age, what? How high would you
The
go?
highest,
The highest.
there wouldn't be a limit if it
There's
came to when it came down to like an age up to that level. I'm looking for like a sugar mama, sugar daddy. Either or.
you really flipped it. We started this
Listen,
podcast, start getting progressive, and you flipped the script. A sugar daddy.
listen,
Oh,
listen. I mean, if they're super old, it's not gonna work anyway. I'm not gonna have to do anything. I'm just there for the money. So
well.
enough money, man. I don't. There ain't a whole lot I want to.
So okay, so let's apply. Give me your application. I'm interviewing you. I'm gonna be your sugar daddy. Let's
Nah,
hear
you're
it.
not enough. Not enough. You can't.
Okay, so let's
I
walk
need
in.
to see enough money first, dog.
Oh well, okay.
That's what gets
I'm
me going is the money.
okay. Well,
I'm like Arthur Morgan.
I'm Joe Biden's dad, and
All right,
I have
close.
all the money, and I have all the presidential secrets probably, because I feel like Joe Biden might be a daddy's boy. So I have all the secrets of aliens, of how you get E. coli, what actually happened to Aaron Hernandez. I have all those secrets. Give me your application, and I'll be your sugar daddy. You walk in? What's the first thing you do?
Um, um,
First thing I do, if I was in that situation, I'm taking off my shoes and socks, okay? Daddy's got the
ooh,
dogs,
ooh, that's good.
and
That's good.
I'm letting them run loose, baby. No
Yeah,
shot collar.
that is good.
I think it's good.
That's about as good as you can get.
What's the first thing you do? You have
Oh,
some assets. No
mm.
pun intended. You have some assets that you could really let loose on there.
Now, what do you mean by that?
You know exactly what I mean by that. A here we go. I'm gonna out you. Caden Parker might have the juiciest ass of any Caucasian person I've ever seen in my
Listen,
entire life.
listen. I mean,
And if you want proof of it, it's on the
I've heard,
Patreon.
I've heard. But I mean, yeah, honestly, you just gotta work to your strengths.
FDA's recalling a bunch of stuff right now.
I'll tell you what my strengths are.
What are they?
Whipping the dogs out. Stealing your
Whipping
idea.
the
Whipping
dog.
them out.
I really feel like if me and you, if we, you know what, we're talking, we're making jokes, starting a Patreon, we start a wiki feed and we just post that, we wouldn't need a podcast anymore.
A foot finder?
A foot finder, whatever you want to call it.
That's what everybody's using these days. I think that's the. I mean, not that I would know.
So how do we make our feet more seductive? I'm thinking we get some like holy no show socks.
Mm,
I feel like that's like a
I get
crop
some.
top.
No, we gotta get some of those. What are those? The like black line things that go all the way up. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking about? What are those things
dude, that's
called? Where's Leviticus? He could tell us.
well, he
What is
could
it?
tell us.
He
He
could tell
did,
us right off the top of his head.
right off the top of his head. He could also tell us how close is too close to an elementary school. He's a sick guy. We're really on these kid jokes today, and I don't know how I feel about
He could also tell us how many kids is too many before you
it.
get a restraining order.
It's fine. He doesn't listen to this. He doesn't support our goals. Um, I need more trending searches here. Uh, so Donald Trump was on the Impulsive podcast.
Oh my god, I haven't listened to it yet.
I
I
haven't
was
listened to
going
it either.
to. I was going to Friday, but I didn't get to it.
I think I'm going to listen to it.
I'm definitely going to listen to it.
Dude, our weekly topics today in Google are ass.
Nothing there.
There's
Well, I
no.
tell you what. I could tell you what. Um, since it's technically I think it's old news, but I'm recently seeing it with the new movie coming out of Deadpool 3. But
Yeah.
you know the dude, I forgot his name in the movie. I think it was Weasel. I forgot who he's played by. He's a comedian. But like him and Ryan
Oh
Reynolds are
yeah.
beefing. You see, you know that? You
Really?
seen that?
That's
You ever seen
T.J.
that?
Miller.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
T.J.
T.
Miller. That's the guy. Yeah, he ain't gonna be in Deadpool 3. They're like beefing. Apparently, Ryan Reynolds was an asshole to him, but everybody's defending Ryan Reynolds and saying that, of course, that if he can't see why nobody would like you, then that's a problem. I don't know. A lot of people don't like T.J. Miller right now.
I really feel like it is hard to hate Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, especially when you call him insecure. How could Ryan Reynolds be insecure?
He's Ryan Reynolds.
He's Ryan Reynolds. He said he's probably just insecure. I mean, how could you like a guy like that?
Here we go. Here's something that I know is going to break your heart. Chef Gordon
Oh god.
Ramsay says he wouldn't
Oh,
be here without his helmet after cycling accident.
I saw this. I did see this
You
actually.
know what it left him?
Oh, what?
You know what that accident left him?
The bruise?
Badly bruised.
Yeah, Bradley bruised. Big old bruise on his side.
See, now I
But
feel like if he became a paraplegic, he'd still be there because Stephen Hawking never missed a seminar. But if you're badly bruised, I'm calling into work the next day.
oh my gosh, yeah, the clip that I saw, he was on the set of Hell's Kitchen. And I tell you what, I'm so excited for the new season of Hell's Kitchen. I'm a Hell's Kitchen believer.
Have you learned how to cook anything by listening to Hell's Kitchen?
Oh, oh, I mean, not by listening to Hell's Kitchen, more like by watching a 30-second clip on TikTok. But yeah, I've cooked a little bit.
What are we going to do as a society whenever TikTok is gone?
Gosh, that will. I don't. You think it'll be gone?
They've signed it. They signed it. It's
They
9 months. It's
got
out
it.
of here.
They got like 9 months to sell it.
I don't think
I
they're
don't
going
think
to sell.
I don't think they're gonna sell it, Chase. I think it's leaving.
Well, what things are you going to miss the most about TikTok? This is a TikTok funeral.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to miss seeing that weird guy cover himself in peanut butter and go, I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny.
never seen that guy.
You've never seen. I'll send you the clip.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout
I
out
want
that guy.
to.
Let's
Yeah,
get him on
shout
the
out that guy.
podcast.
Let's get that guy on here. I want to talk to that guy. Let's definitely check him out. I'm gonna miss all the Family Guy and South Park clips. That's for sure. With
I'm
with a
gonna.
little clip of a mobile game
Well,
of a.
who's gonna teach me 15-second hacks that I try at home and I make mustard gas on accident?
Isn't there a YouTube channel for that?
They might be 5-minute hacks.
5 minute hacks. I think that's a thing on YouTube.
Speaking of YouTube, we are on YouTube and it is performing very poorly.
Hey, that's okay.
Our
That's all right.
Spotify bumping. We got people from Canada. We posted our last episode. We released Wednesday on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff. And then I looked today, checked the stats, 0 views, baby.
And with that, we just want to say how much we love and support our Canadian brothers, real friends we have up there, and we just want to get you back over here to the pod.
We definitely need them back. We've dropped a little bit. Um, we
We
have
just
dropped.
we need to show all of our support for our Canadian. All right, stop Canadian hate. It really needs to stop and start
C
Canadian love. Start
CLM
Canadian love.
CLM CLM
What?
CLM Canadian Lives Matter.
Yes,
Yes.
they they do.
So
They
at
do.
the drive-in yesterday, there was a big kerfluffle.
What was the kerfuffle?
We did see our first. I've never seen a person of this type of origin. It was a albino
Mm-hmm.
child,
You
and
never seen an albino child?
no, but I feel like I reacted really well.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
How did you react?
I got in their face, pointed, and screamed different.
Okay, Chase. That's exactly what you're supposed to do in that scenario.
Well, I'm trying to draw attention to it because I'm trying to make sure that minorities become a majority.
Draw attention to it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to draw attention to they them. Um, but
Goodness
it's okay.
gracious. Great
I
balls of fire.
banger song. Have you actually
Banger
listened to this?
movie.
Eh,
Have you seen the movie? Have
I've
you ever
seen the
watched?
movies. You know what? As a great patriot of America, I will say this: those movies are a little boring.
Yeah, you don't like Top Gun?
I like Top Gun, but they're boring. I just watch people fly planes all day.
And basically that means you're boring. If you think that's boring, what's cooler than flying a plane?
Okay, then what
A
makes
jet
you?
plane, a
Oh,
jet fighter plane with. I mean, that's you're on some Luke Skywalker shit right there, dog. Oh, whew. Did you have something you wanted to say?
mm-mm.
Speaking of some Luke Skywalker shit. Oh gosh, have you seen anything about the new episode of the new Acolyte?
Um, I heard now in Star Wars lore that if you scissor with and you're force sensitive, you can make an African American child. So I think me and Red is going to attempt to do that.
Are you force sensitive?
Uh,
I think that's the
I'm
kicker though.
I'm emotionally sensitive and available.
That's good. That's fine
What's
enough.
going on with you today? You got a lot of coughs going on. You a little sicky? You a little sicky
Eh,
boy?
no, not necessarily.
No, what's going on?
I'm, I'm fine, dog.
Okay, okay,
God,
okay. I'm
what's
just
your
checking on
problem?
you. Well, I'm still hurt by you ghosting me
I
all
didn't
week.
go.
You did. You
Just because I don't answer your streaks.
not even just not answering my streaks. I'd text you and you would text me back the next day, and I just want to know what you want.
You
What
know
do
what? I
you
just want
want?
someone who can support me emotionally and care when I have something to say.
I
Basically,
care. I care. We do a
I just want to
podcast.
feel like I'm listened to, Chase.
I listen to you every week at 6 o'clock on a Sunday.
Or sometimes Saturdays.
And sometimes Saturdays.
But we're thinking
Um,
about making it Sundays now.
we
Which the
are.
the real problem is that it's not 9 p.m. yet, and that's when the new episode of House of the Dragon comes out, and can't watch it yet.
We're missing a huge part about today because it is. I didn't realize what day it was. We could have had a banger podcast episode. It is Father's Day.
Oh,
It's Father's Day. Did you tell CP Happy Father's Day?
I did not tell CP Happy Father's Day.
Well, I understand he drives a sewage truck, but he's really tired of dealing with your shit.
Well, you listen here, Chase.
I'm listening.
What I would ask if you told your father Happy Father's Day, but you just said that you just realized that's what today was.
Well,
So,
I remembered. I wished everybody Happy Father's Day. I hit up all my friends that are dads. Um,
should, should, should we say?
I told my father and grandfather Happy Father's Day. Um, would you? How do you feel
Yeah.
about people telling their moms Happy Father's Day?
Hmm?
How do you feel about people telling their moms Happy Father's Day?
Um, I think that leads into my next point where we need have we need a Pride Marriage Day.
Oh, should it?
That's,
I feel like it
why don't we have one?
July 1st. Get it away from June. There's a lot going on in June. There's a lot going on right now. By that I mean there was a river festival, the Ren Fair, which you still haven't gone with me with. We're supposed to
Yeah.
Ford fight. We'll put it on the Patreon. Um, should we start a
Uh,
Patreon? I'm making jokes. Are you complaining about me right now?
hmm?
What are you sighing about?
Nothing.
You seem like you don't want to hear about this Ren Fair anymore.
No, I'd love to hear about the Ren Fair.
Uh, I'll tell you about it because
I'm
we're
sure
gonna go.
everybody wants to hear about the Ren Fair.
It's an interesting topic, and I
I'm
like
sure
going.
it
Look, this is my show.
is.
I say what I want.
Tell us about your Ren Fair.
Well, I already talked about it last episode, and I didn't go this weekend.
Too hot?
No, I had a lot to do. I was a busy guy. My grandma had a bake sale. $2
How'd that go?
wieners. $2 wieners. I feel like if we put that in a pride parade, we would have a lot more support. And I'm tired of there not being enough support. $2 wieners.
$2 wiener? Oh, we would we would come out. We come out with some money. Somebody
What
would come out hurting, but
what would your business plan be if you owned a LGBTQ bar?
hmm. um I'm gonna bring in singers.
Singers?
Yeah, to sing
Like who?
like a band.
A band?
Um yeah,
Take your time.
hold on.
I'll tell you my plan. You know how
Like
like bars have like a 2 drink minimum? 2 wiener minimum.
is that your bar plan?
That's my
The
bar plan.
$2 wieners at the bar?
Two, no, like if you go to certain clubs or stuff, you're allowed. You are supposed to only have 2 drinks. It's your minimum. Okay, let's try this again. Do you want to restart?
I'm down.
I was gonna say
I
Jada
think
was listening. She said it was good.
I mean, yeah, I think there were some good parts in there.
Yeah, we'll just cut. We can cut some dead air now. So
How long was it? Do you remember?
38 minutes.
38 minutes. I mean, you want to just like cut it
Yeah,
at like some part and just
yeah. I'll just cut it and add it.
all right.
I gotta remember what we was talking about. Now we just jump into it and I'll just cut it and see what we get. If not, if I can't edit it the right way, then we'll just do another one. We'll
All
just do another
right.
one later. All right, so let's just jump into a topic then.
Should you say like, all right, and now that we have returned from this slight inconvenience.
No, because when they cut it, they won't be able to tell.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Um, but yeah, that's my bar plan. 2 wiener minimum.
Hmm. Okay. Say that again.
But yeah, that's my bar plan. 2 wiener minimum. We had a little cut there. So if you hear a weird cut, that's what that was. Um, but we're back.
I think that's a pretty good plan. You putting up like a big sign on the bathroom, $2 wiener plan.
It's going on the front door, baby. It's literally the name of the bar.
The name of the bar, $2 wieners.
No, 2 wiener minimum.
Oh, 2 wiener minimum.
That's what I was trying to explain. Is okay. So you go to bars or clubs, and they usually have a you go. It's like 2 drink minimum. Your minimum drinks, if you go and you pay for a seat, is 2 drinks. You have to have 2 drinks. So
Oh.
yeah. So
Oh.
yeah,
Oh. Yeah, I think that's pretty good marketing there.
it is.
Well, but how are you going to make money? How does this profit on the money business? Or are you just like not in it for the money? You're just in it for the
I'm
happiness
honestly,
of the people.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm just in it to make people happy.
Okay, yeah, and that's how it should be. Honestly,
Or
just
another
the best
term you
of
could
intentions.
use, I'm in it to make people gay because gay is happy.
Yes. What? Yes.
So
Love it.
we made a joke about it, but we probably should explain it. We were doing some research, and apparently all podcasts fail. 90% of them fail after 3 episodes. So we're gonna not fail after 3 episodes. We're gonna
We're
keep going.
winners. Well, plain as that. I wake up in the morning and I piss excellence.
Well, I think it's as simple as we're also not quitters. I've swallowed anything that's ever been in my mouth. I've never spit.
Mm-mm. No,
So
can confirm.
obviously, I, I'm not a quitter.
Mm-mm.
I'm
Chase is not a quitter.
I'm not a quitter.
Mm-mm.
Also,
He also wakes up in the morning and pisses excellence. Shout out Ricky Bobby.
well, it's more of like a I don't know. Does excellence burn a little bit and have a red tint?
Yes, that's exactly what excellence is. That's how you know you're pissing excellence. If it hurts a little bit and there's a little color to it, that's slightly concerning, but
Thank
we don't
God.
take it like that.
Thank God. I guess I can cancel my urology appointment.
You don't need that.
No.
That's what winter piss looks like and feels like. If if you don't scream when you go to take a piss, then you're not a winner.
You know what I'd call that? I call that a battle cry.
I call that victory cry.
You ever had kidney stones?
No, I'm definitely getting one. Don't you get one from drinking too much pop?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
definitely do. Dr. Pepper is my water. It's starting to taste like water.
ugh.
Nothing but dark. I'm a strict Dr. Pepper diet.
All right. How many calories is that? I'll put it in
Let's
my
see. I
fitness.
got one right here.
Okay.
150.
You doing cans or you doing just bottles?
I got usually just cans. I got some bottles right now because it was a really good price on it at Kroger's. Shout out Kroger's.
Kroger is very good. I love Kroger.
Kroger's
I've
is.
never been to Kroger.
I don't think you should. I wouldn't recommend it.
I hardly ever go into Kroger. I don't like to shop. How do you feel about grocery shopping? Do you go in and you have a plan? Because I just go in and I just find things that I like and I put them in a buggy. I
I
don't
go
meal prep.
down, I go in and walk down the aisles and find stuff that I like and put it in the buggy and usually get yelled at by Desmond at some point.
Desmond. We should have Desmond
Yeah.
be a guest. Does Desmond
Um.
know you podcast? You know
Oh
stuff
yeah.
about that?
Yeah. She listened to the pod. You know.
She does.
She
Is she
listened to the pod.
supportive? Does she like it?
Well, yeah, she thought it was good. She thought it was good.
Does she listen to the second episode?
I think she listened to both, yeah, on her way back from Alabama.
Oh,
Yeah,
Alabama.
no, no.
I really hope she doesn't have family down there because you know what goes on in Alabama.
Well, crazy thing is, she was visiting family in Alabama.
Oh God.
Yeah, and her she said that her brother's son seemed to take a keen interest into her, which I thought to myself, yeah, that's about right. Yeah,
So,
that's how they're raised.
do you think roll tide actually means something else?
Like what?
Instead of, roll tide, they're actually rolling over their siblings. You think tide is slang?
Titus flag for
Their siblings.
yeah. I mean, I could see it. Virginia's for lovers, so
Virginia is for lovers. Um, what about people in a throuple? It's just for lovers. Does that go for people that have multiple lovers?
you talking? What is it?
Like a throuple.
A thruple? What's a thruple?
You know what a throuple is? A
I don't
throuple
know. I
is a
don't know the
three
term.
like a three-way relationship.
Oh, a love triangle.
No.
That's what Ray Lynn calls it on the artist. So that's
Uh,
what I know it by.
what is
It's a
the
famous
artist?
song. The music singer. Okay, it's a good song. Okay,
You know what the best
can't
song?
can't let the gang know I fuck with Ray Lynn.
Who is? I don't know who this
She's
person.
a she's a country singer.
I was in a country phase for a little bit, but I've kind of felt myself get pulled more to rap music.
I mean, recently, yeah, yeah. strict 21 Savage right now. You know me.
Really? I
Hmm.
see. Like, don't get me wrong. The Kendrick and Drake rap beef was okay, but I want an old rap beef where people died.
Yeah, I want
I
some
want.
OG. I
I
want
want.
some good old action.
You know what
There's
kind of
not
gangsters
wasn't
I
enough
miss?
action.
No, I want the kind of gangsters that will break your legs. Like, I need some mafia stuff. They're gonna break your legs and slump down on some fucking spaghetti.
Yeah, we we may need to change. We might want to change the topic.
I think change the topic. Are you? Are we? Well, we're supporting all people.
Yeah, yes, we are.
So you're just gonna put these people in the dark.
No, no, we're not.
Are you gonna put them in some concrete shoes and throw them in the ocean? Because that's what they do, and you're stealing their culture.
That, not the plan.
Well, we've made pretty good time. We could probably go ahead and kill it right here. How do you feel? Did you enjoy this episode?
Oh, I had a good time.
I did too. If you enjoyed it, leave us a review. There's a thing on Spotify. Rate us 5 stars. Check out our YouTube. Uh, we
Hmm.
we aren't big enough to have anything else to shout out. Oh, we didn't do any ad reads. Um, let's go ahead and let's shout out Geek Bar for
Mm,
making my lungs feel like the dust in my vacuum cleaner.
the best of the best. Yeah. Um, shout out Birkenstocks as well.
Ooh, Birkenstocks.
Yeah, we need one from Birkenstocks, of course. Um, it's like walking on a cloud. They're actually not even that comfortable.
And
They're
I
just a
want
flex,
to,
honestly.
it is a flex. I also want to shout out Peter Pan Peanut Butter for making me and my dog have a closer relationship. This has been the party chat. All right, let's go and remember everything we've talked about today. Make sure you keep it in the party chat.